I thought it would be cool to do a tutorial on how to fry chicken. So I'm going to do this in steps. Right now is step 1, okay? Step 1 is let your oil get hot. So on my stove, it goes from 1 to 10. Right now, I have the oil on number 6. I'm letting it get hot, but not too hot too fast. And what I do is I put my fingertips underneath the water, and let me show you how I do that. Put my fingertips underneath the water just a little bit, and then I do this. I hit it with my fingers like that, and it lets me know if it's hot enough. Right now, it's not. It's hot. It's hot. So I can go ahead and put the oil in there if I wanted to. So that's what I'm going to do. Now the chicken is frying. I put the chicken in the oil. The heat was on number 6. And I was supposed to turn the heat up to at least a 7 or 8 while I put the chicken in there. That way, as the temp dropped, as I put the cold chicken in the oil, it stayed constant. I didn't do that, so I went ahead and increased the heat as of right now. So the chicken's in there. You want the grease real hot so it can fry that chicken real good. Right now, like I said, it's about on a 7, and it's cooking. So I'm gonna let it cook. And then I'm going to tell you what to do next. So I'm going to let it cook for about a few minutes. I'm going to look at the bottom of the chicken, and I'm going to see if it's brown. If the chicken is nice and brown, then it's time to turn it over. Now, the trick is, there's a secret to really good crunchy thigh chicken. You want to make sure that the skin, you fry the skin up. You see how these chicken thighs has this really thick piece of skin on top? You want to make sure you leave that for last to fry, because if you fry it first, it'll overcook and it won't be right. So you want it to be right. So make sure you cook that skin chicken up. You cook it last, okay? So you let the bottom of the chicken cook first, and then we're going to turn it over, and I'll be back and I'll show you how to turn it over, okay? So we're going to let it get nice and brown on the bottom, and I'll be back. And so now once you turn your chicken over, it should look like this, okay? Nice and brown. Now what you're going to do is you're going to turn the heat down from 7 to like 6. You want to turn it down a little bit because you don't want it to overcook. Because one side has already cooked, now you're going to let the other side cook, and you don't want your skin to get too hard. You don't want it to burn. So you want to make sure you cook it slow, but not too slow to where it cooks all the way. So I'm going to let this sit here for a little bit, and I'm going to be back. So as you can tell, if you listen, the oil, one way to know that your chicken is cooking good and that it's almost cooked through is the oil gets lower. It's not loud, it's low. Just listen. Hold on, I'm doing a video. It's low. So the oil, the noise of the popping grease and the oil, it's loud, but then the more that the chicken is cooked, the less sound you hear. So that's how you know your chicken is cooked all the way through, is when it gets, the quieter it gets, the more cooked it's becoming, okay? So I'm going to turn this chicken over now. I'm going to let it cook again on the other side. All right? I'm going to do that right now. So I turned the chicken over, and this is what it's looking like, okay? So it's still loud, so I'm going to let it cook, and I'm going to turn it on a 5. Let it cook slow, but not too slow, because you don't want your chicken to be all in the grease, all soft and stuff. No, it's not what you want. You hear how the oil has gotten silent almost? That's how you want it to sound. That's how you know your chicken is about cooked. So now this is going to be the test. I'm going to turn it back around and see how loud it gets. If it don't get loud, then it's time to take it out the grease. Hold on, I'm about to turn it around just a sec. The chicken, I just turned it over. It's a little bit of noise, but I'm going to let it cook for maybe 2 more minutes, and then it's going to be ready to come out of the oil. Okay? So, I'll be back. Okay, as you can see, it's about quiet. The grease is quiet. It's a calm day. Now you know it's time to take the chicken out. Okay? All right.
This chicken was good, y'all. It was delicious, crunchy, well done, all that. In a bag of chips.
Hey guys, it's me, Felicia Jamison, coming to you today. And I'm coming to you today with a podcast, Solution City. And here at Solution City, we're going to be talking about something that I truly believe in, which is how there is a solution to every problem. And we're going to come to inspire and to empower. So in this podcast, you're going to learn about things such as what is 2 + 2 related to health, mental, financial, emotional, and